unfortunately, there's a good number of INTJs that I know personally that never had kids, never wanted to have kids, and I've never really explored this. The only thing I've really said to it is, okay, that makes sense. Some have been married and divorced, but never had kids, and I wonder what that is, and if we can explore that from a type perspective. One thing I can tell you as a father and an INTJ, allegedly, that kids are so SE that I wonder if the INTJ instantly realizes with their NI and they say, I can't live in a world for so long that's going to be all SE all the time, because we like to plan, we like to know where things are going, and with kids, as much as you want to control it, you will be reacting to things. You'll want to get up early, you'll want to shoot a YouTube video, you want to write, and that just all goes sideways. Or when the second you get time, you're so tired you just end up taking a nap or sitting on the couch. So, I know a lot of INTJs are just, they have great careers. Maybe they wanted to focus on a career. Maybe they never found the right spouse. Maybe their standards were too high for another spouse, so they never had the chance to one, get a spouse and then have kids. And for the longest time, it was like I knew I was going to be a dad, but I was very scared of it. And I don't know if that's what other INTJs fears. It's just like they don't know how to relate to kids, or they saw other people doing that goo goo gaga talk and were like, I don't know how to do that. And kids are, I can't talk to them as in that like intellectual way that we like to talk to people. So we kind of go like, oh, there's a kid over there, and we get really awkward around kids, and we don't think they're cute until they're our kid, and it's great. And then you start to notice other kids, and you respect parents, and you have so much admiration for parents that have like 3 and 4 kids. Like we have one, and I'm like, man, that's hard. I mean, he can break both of us down, and I consider us very strong-willed people. So I wonder what it is. Is it just SE? Maybe it's a little bit of SENE, where there's too many in the moment alternatives that could happen, and that scares us. We won't admit that it scares us, but that's probably what it is. So for INTJ parents out there, what advice would you give other INTJs that are like, I'm going to stay single, or I'm just going to be, a double income, no kids type family? Is there anything that you could say that they would, to make them go, okay, reconsider, I'll have kids. So that's kind of an interesting topic. There's other types that I look at because, I personally know ENFPs, ESFPs, that is their jam. They can, being present with their kids, not really having a schedule, being dynamic, following the kids' lead, baby's lead, wherever they need to go. I mean, everyone's going to suffer with sleep. There's no type that's going to be better. I think everyone just gets crushed by the non-sleep factor for the first, I don't know, I'm only 11 months in, but that might be one of the fears. Recently I had an experience that is, I was like, oh, this is hard. I can't do this. There was a kid, one of our family friends, he's like 6, and he's got to be an NE user because he comes up with games on the spot, and the rules are on the spot, and he wants to play. He'll be like, let's play dragons. And you'll be like, what's dragons? He's like, I'll tell you. And you can tell that it's made up, and you're constantly having to play an ad-libbed game all the time. And just the thought of that constantly gives me a lot of anxiety. Other parents, that'd be great. They can go along, they'll make up rules as they go like the kid does, and it'd be great. But for me, that much constant mental focus and attention towards that, just play, is hard to even conceive of. And I think kind of getting back to just being, I think maybe it's just introverts, but it could be the INTJ especially, is obviously we know that we like to conserve our energy towards things that really matter. We will put it where it matters. And our NI tells us that no, this is going to be something that will drain your energy and you will have no way to focus on other things in your career. I think what I would say to that is yes, that's true. The only thing you have to do is you have to do the things you want to do on the like the fringes of the day, on each side of the day. So if baby wakes up at 3:30 and he or she doesn't go back to bed, you feed him, change him, and it's 4:15, you might just have to stay up if you want to, like I had to, if I want to write, if I want to do content creation, if I want to read a book, it's either in the morning or at night. So you just have to create time. INTJs that haven't discovered how to create time or how to make space for their time would probably struggle. And like I did, it was hard at the beginning. Like I needed my time to do what I wanted to do, and it constantly got infringed upon. And you and your spouse as an INTJ will have that struggle of wanting your own time, but also needing the other person to be there and help. So it is just a struggle. So one of the things probably just that I think is necessary is whether or not type is passed down, which I think it probably is. Don't we want more INTJs in the world? I mean, you kind of owe it. Don't we owe it to society to have more of us around? So I would say let's look further than ourselves and just say, wouldn't it be a blessing to get them out, more INTJs, if we could make more of them? Or if they're not an INTJ, instill some INTJ values and mindset into another type, and that's always going to be beneficial. So let me know what you think about this topic, INTJ parents or spouses of an INTJ parent. Do you think that INTJs want to become parents? Not the question isn't will they be good parents, but do you think that their type more than others doesn't want to be parents, or is it pretty just evenly distributed across all the types? Thank you for watching.